Memorial Stadium. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. Burnell Brown III. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master in his craft, perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys.
Shakes a man, and he might take off. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Play action on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down at the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The running back has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They get him out of bounds at the 32, but that is what you want out of this running game.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Touchdown.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And the point after is good.
Number 48, set to kick this one off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Preston. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Denson. Wilson open on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun. Wants to pass. Still looking. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
He gets a block. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the RPO, got it. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Barber. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. His job chasing.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills, and you saw it right there.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. They really sputtered out of the gate, turned it over, punted the last time they had it. We'll see if the third possession is the charm. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Complete, out left to Wilson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled it.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
He's going to take off. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the right rotation on that one to get a little help from the crossbar and get it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I don't know how much longer they could have gone trying that field goal. 50-plus, that's tough. The kicker will take it. He gave it everything he could, knocked it off the crossbar, it went in. Nice job.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Sells to run, looking to pass. Looking down the middle. Holds on, it's Wilson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Clemson. Roll into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Quick give. It's Mitchell. Snowed under by the defense.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I like what the offense did right there. A lot of times on 1st down, you're thinking run, right? Like be aggressive, come downhill, try to take advantage of the defense. It wasn't a big play, but that will slow this defense down a little bit and just remind them they have to play those screens.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. To the air. It's Denson. Extending the play. Breaks into the open. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
The quick game. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop them on 3rd down. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. Hunt is on its way. On the return. Can they catch him? The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Fires to the middle. Go to the right side. That's Wilson. He's got the first down. Mark it at the 15 as they try to put up points before the half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush is on. Fires into the end zone, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Takes the easy one to the back. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 16 team, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep him from scoring. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Barber. Under pressure. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Left side, it's Mitchell. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. The give to the right. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run and get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Holds and fires complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Snags it quickly on the left. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Brown. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The penalty pushes the offense back for this second down. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Keeping his eyes downfield. He's past the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. Nice move there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. On the option. Plows through the defense. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. And he avoids the sack.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Second down to the air. On the move. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Pulls it. Now the toss. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Red pass, it's complete. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure on this defense. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. gets dropped after taking the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick.
Makes the catch, and he's free. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. Spins away from one. There he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Tells the play fake. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the outside. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? He'll toss it. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on first and goal, but they can also drain the clock. Back to throw, it's Denson. Back's got it on the screen. Back's going for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the two-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Using his legs, it's Mitchell. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They were trying to hit the corner on that loss, but the defense refused to lose contain.
And this defense has brought their A game. Done a great job stopping the run, stopping the pass, not giving up a lot of points. Even right there, everything's difficult. They string it out towards the sidelines. Everybody's flying to the football. This defense has looked spectacular today.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. First and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Now the pitch. Turning it on. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
The whole point of running the quarterback on these designed runs is to get an extra blocker. You should be getting more movement up front, but that time, guys were getting knocked backwards, and as a result, they actually lost a yard.
Looking to throw, it's Barber. They're all over him. Fires to the big fella. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is goes rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll run it on the counter. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Sets his feet. It's Denson. Somehow fits it into that traffic. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Second and long here. Pulls it on the option. Fights off the defender. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Quick catch on third down. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Hits inside. It's Johnson. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Powers through the defender. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Throws it off the RPO. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be a first down, and the last one they'll need as they're going to get the victory in this one. A disappointing start to this season.